All right. Hey, everyone. I'm here with Andrea Howe. Hey, Andrea.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing awesome.
Awesome. So, Andrea is with Remax in Frederick, Maryland, which is near like what bigger city, if anybody has a referral?
We're kind of in between Baltimore and Washington, D.C.
Okay.
So, Montgomery County, Germantown, Gaithersburg might be more
Okay.
familiar.
Cool. So, we can get your contact information and stuff after this. So, the question is, and you're the tiebreaker, Andrea. If you go to show a house and the lights are on, do you leave them on when you're done or do you turn them off?
Oh, absolutely. Leave them on. No
Why is
question.
that so obvious to you?
Well, two things.
Mhm.
As a listing agent, I always tell my clients, turn on all the lights.
Mhm.
Houses look better with the lights on.
You're right.
And
Blinds
it's
open,
very
lights
annoying when
on.
people come in and they turn them off,
Mhm.
especially in this climate when you have like 15 showings a day. They don't come home in between to turn them back on, so if somebody turns them off, it just doesn't look as nice. Even as a buyer's agent, I always I turn on all the lights
Yeah.
as they walk through. So
No, you're right. Now, are you
yeah.
calling the agents and instructing them to leave them on, or do you have instructions about it, or do you just hope that they do?
Well, I use a showing service,
Mhm.
showing time, and I actually do have instructions in there to please leave the lights on, lock the doors,
Okay.
that kind of thing. Yeah.
But what if you're
So I
showing?
do look when I'm showing a house.
Uh-huh. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, so I do look when I have buyers, I do look for that in the instructions, in the
But what if
showing
there are no
instructions.
instructions and you get there, the door's open, the lights are on, no instructions, and it's not this climate where there's 15 showings per house?
Yeah. I mean, a few years ago when it wasn't like that and there were foreclosures and short sales, I think I did turn them off,
Mhm.
um, because I felt like who knows when somebody would be back in the house. You could
Right,
never tell. Half of them were empty and the fire, you know, alarms are beeping. And
right.
so that's a little bit different. So I guess it's house to house. But for the most part, light, the electricity for lights is not that bad. So I
Yeah.
tend to leave it on.
Kinda just leaving things
Yeah.
how you saw them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got it.
And
Cool.
if I
Well,
have any kind of feeling that something is off, like I've one of my clients called me and they're like, somebody left the water running.
oh,
Like, why would you do that? So if I feel like there's something off when I'm showing a house, I will call the agent just to let them know, like, did you know this is happening?
yeah, like,
Is it
something's
supposed to
really
be that way?
weird.
And then they can go fix it.
No, that makes total
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, that's so funny. I know, like, when Monica and I first started talking about this question, I was thinking like, yeah, but then I thought, what do I actually do? And kind of like you, it is dependent on the house, how many people are there. If there's a line after me, like of course I'm not gonna like turn off all the lights if somebody's clearly coming in after me, right? But like if there's nobody, I feel like I'm being helpful. And so I do turn them off, you know? But that's funny. It's something to think about,
Hmm.
and I don't know. It's interesting. Well, if anybody does have a referral in Maryland for you, what is the best way to get a hold of you?
Um, I have my phone with me nonstop. So
Good.
call or text, and it's 301-642-0992. Um, Big texter, so that's the best way, and then I'll call right back.
Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Well, thanks a lot for being on. I really appreciate you.
Oh, anytime, my pleasure.
Have a good one.
Have an awesome weekend.